Governor Brian Kemp has created a commission to look into the possible suspension of Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill. Georgia Attorney General Chris Carr and sheriffs from Burke and Cherokee counties were appointed to the commission. Sheriff Hill was indicted last month. He is accused of violating the federal civil rights of 4 Clayton County jail inmates by ordering his employees to use excessive force on them last year. Hill calls the indictment nothing more than a politically motivated case.